Split push carry in his own right, but JDG really coming out now to try and see if they can just put Suning back in their box with all these different picks.
Yeah, I like it a lot. So when it comes down to these compositions, so much is going to rely on Suning's top side of the map, I feel like, because like you mentioned, it's...
But he's actually going to start it up himself, recognizing that there was a reset from JDG, and that's actually JDG who are roaming their support towards this mid lane. So nice adaptation here from Suning, recognizing they had an opportunity, they had a window to get an advantage, and they're taking it.
Yeah, so that's an example of SOFM just being really aware, because his mid laner reset after YGao did on mid side, so Angel was actually able to come back off of that, get the push in him to lane, and SOFM is helping him push the wave before he even gets back. That is great. Zoom though, he goes flying in.
He goes flying in with the paranoia. No flash burnt though, so really only loses his own ultimate for it, and feels like he was a little bit too far away for JDG to really make anything work for that. And now that summoner or that ultimate is no longer available for the side of JDG should they want to fight for this Herald.
Yeah, it's a bit peculiar. It's a good hook, but a 3v2, JDG don't want that.
Oh, the lollipopping onto YGao gets him right behind it. He bent the bullet right there. And then you can see JDG with the priority, though, and top side are going to be on this Rift Herald. Here we go. Hook shot into the back of the pit. The Hextech ultimate stolen. That is going to be Suning with the Rift Herald and the kill. First blood goes over to the Lions in the top side. And they're going to keep pushing in on top of this. They do lose the Nautilus. They are losing the Renekton as here comes the Thresh of Aphelios. It's a fight on 2 different fronts, 3 different fronts. The Zoe falls, the Nocturne as well, and Hanfong will walk. Team once they're able to get a lead as we get a picture-in-picture of the replay.
Yeah, really nicely done there. I mean, just comboing off the CC perfectly. Really good roam.
That advantage that this Aphelios has and keep him from getting too far ahead of the curve, then you got yourself a decent setup if you're on the side of Suning. But for JDG, they're looking to just keep themselves above water, keep themselves afloat until they know this Aphelios can carry the game.
Yeah, it's such good play from Suning. I love it, but a TP in from behind, double TP.
It's a double TP, and it's going to be the Nocturne Paranoia coming straight in off it. We've seen it so many times. There is the Super Mega Inferno Bomb going down, but it is Zoom who dies straight away. On goes Golden to keep himself alive. There's so many chakrams going on top with Lucan. Tries to keep himself on top of this. Great Zhonya's from YGao. Keeps himself safe. But with all that invested from JDG, they don't gain much from it, and they still have the Ziggs available for Suning, so this tower is pretty much dead to rights.
Yeah, this one's gonna get exploded here. Give me 1 auto and a satchel charge, and that sucker is gone. Pops it, takes it down. As far as innovation goes, I do love seeing, especially in pro play, the Umbral Glaive Rush on lethality junglers, you know, forgoing a mythic item. That Umbral Glaive passive is honestly just completely insane, especially in pro play for taking out wards early on. So I do like seeing that come through, especially if, and we will have to wait until we can feel that stressed about it, you know? They reset Bin and Angel, both solo laners, while they can just push out mid with their Ziggs, and SOFM can solo the Drake. JDG want no part of a fight. They've been bitten too many times to want to fight back.
Honestly, I think this is just smart from Suning, recognizing we have the teleport advantages. We know we can get our laners into a position that you might not have swept away. You might not know it might be there, so I think it's good from JDG to just take the L on that one. You're not on soul point just yet. You've got a bit of time before that, and you're still scaling up with this Aphelios. Has 1.5 items. As Trouble Bubble lands. Good hook, but there's the flash hook. The paranoia continues on underneath the tower. He's going to commit his ult along with the Moonlight Vigil. What is still alive? How does he get it? And no, he does not. YGao has to commit his actual flash to make sure that that one was
playing over this wall. This is exactly where Zoe wants to be. Lands 1 skill shot, but doesn't get the damage down. And now your position is sort of known. It can be really tough. You have to play around these big, long cooldowns. And the way Suning are playing, they're not giving easy bubbles over to YGao.
No, the Dominus has been popped, so you have to respect that. There's a hook. The hook from On does not land onto terrain, and he's going to have to flash himself away. So there's his Dragon gone down. Suning will pick themselves up soul point.
What?
Zoom goes in, but nobody's there to follow up, and he gets obliterated. Now Suning can keep running forward, and one not having the impact that he would like. And as I say that, Angel having much more of an impact onto Lumao, and there's a hell of a lot of people jumping in onto this Baron pit. Even the 6th man of Baron is being added in for JDG, but they still can't take him down. He's on 2 items and feeling fine, and they back themselves away. The Super Mega Inferno Bomb comes down to zone everybody away, and now Suning have the inside track to mid lane tier 2 and maybe even tier 3.
You know, JDG calculated a lot of different ways that Angel could try to outplay him there, but I don't think they thought he'd be flashing backwards into the Baron pit to get towards his team. Suning, you rightly said it, they got a track on mid lane. This tower is going down oh so easy. It's only a 3,000 gold lead for Suning, but this game feels completely within their control.
3.5 as that second turret in the mid lane goes down. 1 minute 20 till that dragon spawns. Aphelios now with 3 items. You have a win condition, but for the way Nứng are playing right now, as I say that, JDG recognize the backs and they can go straight for this. They're going to bait out all the TPs.
Yeah, TP's coming in from one point. I mean, this is going down so fast they don't have vision. JDG might just have it.
They have the perfect guns for it there for a second. They're going to go into it, and that is taken away. Daylight.
Because Nứng are the first ones into the river, and Bin and SOFM, they're stepping up real far.
Zoom, he's going to find himself in a whole lot of hurt. He's getting jumped on by the Hextech Ultimatum, trying to keep himself alive, but with no Sterex, he is dead to rights. But while that's been happening, we can see now JDG using this time with the numbers advantage to push themselves into mid lane. Now, JDG, you're a man down. No teleport for Zoom either, so important to know that even when he spawns, he's not going to be instantly back into this pit. And you can see already SOFM and Bin already on this objective.
Yeah, best case here for Kanavi, it's going to be a steal. Doesn't even have a ward to place down. They don't have any wards. Not even Lumao has anything, so Yagao's jumping into the pit to try and get vision for his team, snapping back there too. It's a great pull away, and you know what, Nứng?
Because there's no real reason for anyone on the side of Nứng to be isolated without any kind of support. As I say that, Bin goes in. We're going to try and use the Mega Inferno Bomb and the TP. The paranoia is coming in. The Hextech Ultimatum keeps Yagao in place as he goes forward with the portal jump, but gets taken down immediately. It's a big Moonlight Vigil right across everybody on the top of Nứng, and now they're trying to run away. The Aphelios is not afraid and flashes forward to pick up some more kills. They will lose the tower, but can JDG keep pushing for more?
Loken keeping JDG on life support. They're giving them a chance. I mean, we said it, right? Aphelios is the one champion that could maybe carry, and Kanavi, as we say that, he gets jumped on. Maybe has something to say about it.
They do have a little bit. Great hook. It's onto the exact target you want. It's onto Huanfeng, who has to get him out. He flashes away to Zoom, who dies. They don't want to put in the Loken, who's frontlining right now. He's pushing forward. Like you said, this team is on his back. And they do end up disengaging. Kanavi did survive, and this Aphelios is online. Not only that, but he has the stopwatch. That could be pivotal as we come into this fight. But look at the SOFM and Bin trying to look for something. The paranoia has been used, and he goes straight in on top of it. They use the Zonyas, though, to try and bait him out just a little bit. Kanavi can't really get him in, but Bin doesn't feel afraid. Goes golden. The Moonlight Vigils on top of the two exact people you want. Yagao and Loken are dead, and Nứng will march on to take the base.
Complete destruction there from Nứng. They're not even done. They want to chase down, finish off all the last kills. Kanavi's trying to do his best to clear the minion wave, but there is nothing you can do, my friend. Nứng on an absolute tear, jumping towards the base of JDG.
It was all too little, too late from JDG. They were too tunneled on getting their Aphelios stacking up to his very big Aphelios items, but it just wasn't enough. They're too far in the hole. Nứng will take the advantage in this series and go 1-0 up in this best of 3.
Honestly, a great start to the night for Nứng, and I think JDG are going to want to change a lot coming into this next game. I think on paper they got a lot of champions that they're very proficient at, but they didn't quite have that one thing to bind it all together. We saw a lot of disconnect between Zoom and the rest of his team, and I think with some easier champions to come in with, follow up on, it's going to be a very different look for JDG. At the same time, though,